What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, I am so sorry that I have a different background and a different thumbnail. I'm actually currently on a road trip right now because I needed just a little bit of a getaway, because if you guys did not know, I was literally cooped up in my house for literally almost 1 full month. Like, I was like 2 days shy of being stuck at home for 1 month. So I'm currently on a road trip, so I'm in a hotel right now. And actually, Jeffree Star uploaded his first video in literally over a month, finally breaking his silence on the whole drama. But I feel like he didn't really go into everything. But anyways, before we go into my thoughts and opinions, I just want to let you guys know the style that I'm going to do this is kind of like a reaction style. I feel like that'll be a little bit more informative, so that way you guys can see his video as well as my thoughts and opinions on his video as we go. So I do apologize that the lighting is bad, the camera is bad, everything's just kind of bad right now, but by the time I get back home, I just feel like it'll be a little bit too late, so I felt like it was best for me to just go ahead and film this while on the road. So I do apologize if I look really janky. Also, you guys, I got my cyst removed, which I'm really excited about. So that's why I have this band-aid on my head, because my cyst is finally gone. So bye, sister. I'm just playing. Anyways, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, because I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, you guys, so the title of the video is Doing What's Right, which I say it's about time that he actually speaks out. So let's go ahead and hear what he has to say.
Now, I've been silent for a very long time. I know that's very rare for me. I've taken a lot of time to do a lot of self-reflection. Now, in the past, I've been very guilty of speaking out of anger, out of frustration, out of my emotions. I'm so quick to grab my phone and just say whatever is on my mind in that moment without ever really thinking the ramifications of my words, my actions, and for the first time in a very long time, I'm really reflecting on my behavior and mine alone.
I hope so. Pause really fast. I just want to give this to a note for a lot of you guys out there. If you guys are going through something, I really recommend you guys take some time before saying something that you may regret. Totally off topic, because I don't want to come across like I'm defending Jeffree in any way. If you guys watch my videos, you guys know I'm very unbiased with Jeffree. I'm just saying that is the right thing to do. If you're very upset, if you're angry, don't tweet out, don't text. Just wait a day or give it a couple hours at least, so that way you guys can collect your thoughts and not just pop off, because I feel like he is really terrible at that, and he makes so many mistakes, and that's why he does so many tweet and deletes, which I'm just kind of like, you need to stop doing that. But he needs to calm down. Anyways, just want to throw that in.
I've come to a lot of realizations, and it's been really important to actually understand everything that I was a part of, that I did wrong, and really start a new chapter for myself. I've spent a lot of time realizing why I do certain things and why I do the things that I do. And today, there are no excuses. A year ago, I did a video called Never Doing This Again, and I meant that. And 2020 has been really crazy, and I have added to the chaos. When I filmed my video called Never Doing It Again, I meant every word in the video. Did I slip up? Am I human? Have I done some things? Of course I have. But at the end
you've done a lot of messed up things, boo. Like a lot.
I will not be exposing anyone. For everyone saying Jeffree's going to be coming with the receipts and we all need to get ready to forgive.
Okay, pause. You know how he says right here that he's not going to be exposing anybody? In my personal opinion, I just feel like because he knows it's going to backfire on him. Because I feel like he has done so many wrong things and people can come for him in so many different type of ways. It's better for him to just exclude himself from the situation. I just feel like sometimes with him, he does this to just kind of like deflect, and that's a really good deflection. Honestly, you guys, I feel like maybe my views have been a little bit changed because I see how manipulative that he can be. So just listen to his tone and his choice of wording, so that way you guys aren't being manipulated as well, because I don't know, now I feel like he comes across that way, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch this video thoroughly and give my thoughts and opinions, you know, mainly at the very end, but obviously as we go. But so far I'm just kind of like, have you really learned from your mistakes though? Have you really? Let's go ahead.
That is the opposite of who I am. I know I'm dramatic, I'm crazy at times, I'm outspoken, but at the end of the day, that is not who I am. And today I will not be sitting here showing a million text messages and all these things that allegedly are out there. That's not it. I will not be entertaining it. My lawyers are entertaining it behind the scenes, but I will not be. Oh, I know this may sound...
He literally just said his lawyers are entertaining it behind the scenes. That means he's entertaining it. If you are giving the money to your lawyers to obviously pursue something, that means you're entertaining it. So, what? I just don't understand. Okay, that says a lot right there, you guys, honestly.
But when you accept that you are the problem, you can become the solution. And I've definitely put myself in the victim mentality before when I knew I was wrong, and I didn't want to admit it, I wasn't ready to, and I was too insecure. But today, there are no excuses. I'm someone that...
Okay, hold on, that is really true, and I've noticed this within him. I think I said this before on a live video or one of my videos before. He does play the victim a lot when he messes up, and I've said this before. I feel like he should just come forward and own things, just say it, just be straight up, be very upfront. And he does kind of like play it off as he's the victim. That is so true, so I'm glad he actually said that, because that's him being really real, so I appreciate that.
I'm someone that has impulse control, and I'm fully admitting my flaws, and I hope that people can learn from me. I have moments where I get fired up. I don't think things through. I don't think about how my actions will affect others while I'm saying them. And when you speak from your emotions without fully processing something, it is one of the most unhealthy things, and that is a very major problem of mine. A lot of people want me to address this situation. And a lot of people were putting a time stamp like, Jeffree, you need to speak on this right now. And I think that we live in a world where people are just so used to doing what people want right away. And that's not good either. I think it's been very important to stay off of social media. I haven't been on in weeks. I haven't read anything. I haven't clicked a video. I haven't seen anything.
Honestly, you guys, I do want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was actually a really good decision for him to stay gone for a while, so that way he can actually collect his thoughts and actually realize, you know, what he has done wrong. I really truly hope that he's learned from his mistakes. Let's just hope he's not being manipulative and actually learns from, you know, his wrongs.
It's been really about finding myself again and remembering why I'm here and how my actions can affect other people and everyone around me. I know there's a lot of people waiting for me to address this situation. Now, I didn't try to take anyone down. I'm not a villain in a movie. This isn't a Netflix series with a crazy storyline. I know it sounds like it, and trust me, I'm sure I'd watch it as well, but this is my real life, and a lot of things that are happening and being said are false. When someone else tries to take someone else down or their career and it doesn't work,
okay, am I overthinking, or is like low-key there he is playing the victim right there? Because a lot of things that are happening to him, he's created on his own, you guys. Honestly, like a lot of things that has happened to him, he has, you know, kind of like made his bed. Now it's kind of time to lie in it. And honestly, if you guys watch my videos, you guys know me at all. I am not harsh like that whatsoever. I'm a firm believer in everyone makes mistakes, everyone can change. I say that in almost every single video. However, I'm just kind of like, I wonder if he's just trying to sweep this all on the rug, you know what I mean? And I'm just kind of like, boo. Own your wrongs. Don't start victimizing yourself because you just said you're not going to be the victim anymore. So
you can't just take a few more down with you. That's not how life works. We have to all take accountability for our own actions and no one else's. And that's what I will continue to do. And if I don't, please remind me. Now, I know that I've had a very hard time doing that in the past, and that will not be happening again. Now, did I mix myself up in drama?
So far, this video has a lot of cuts.
Speak on? Of course I did. Did I believe certain things instead of asking the source? Did I get caught up in the hype? Did I do dumb shit? And did I not just simply call James Charles and ask questions myself? 100%. And that is my fault. I would like to personally apologize to James Charles for...
Hold on right here though. He is basically saying that he should have called James Charles because he's hearing things about him. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he the one that was saying the things about him to everybody? Like, honestly, I feel like that's a known fact now at this point, that he was the one that was going around saying all these things. Yes, other people obviously had said some things too, but to my understanding, I feel like he was the one who kind of spreaded everything around. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, like really for real, because y'all know I'm not a know-it-all, I don't know all the facts, so please do correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought he was the one spreading everything around, so I don't know why he's saying that. Like
the words that I've said and from my actions. If I was really close with someone, I should have had the ability to just simply call them and ask and say, hey, these were the things that were being said to me. Instead, I didn't. I let people really gas me up, get me going behind the scenes, and I really fell for a lot of things and I got caught up in the hype. It's disgusting, it's awful, and none of it should have happened. So James, I am truly sorry for my actions and my behavior. 2020 has been very tumultuous for a lot of us. It has been a very crazy year, and I think that...
Okay, pause. I am genuinely hoping that he actually reached out to James Charles before filming this video to give a real apology, because I feel like one is necessary to the public eye, but as well as behind the scenes. So I'm really hoping that he reached out to him, because James does deserve an apology. You guys know I've been saying this for the longest time. Everything that happened to him, oh, it made me feel so bad for him, and I feel like Jeffree was one of the main reasons for his whole takedown, you know? So I'm hoping that he actually reached out to him and really apologized, because that is very necessary.
James and myself and anyone involved would agree with me that there are way bigger issues happening on this planet. I know that some people may, Jeffree, you're just saying this as a distraction. Jeffree, no. Reality is here, and makeup.
You are just saying that as a distraction.
Community, gossip, and tea, it may be entertainment for you. And it used to be for me, but it's my life and it's their lives. And right now, outside of our walls, our world is falling apart. And it's truly shocking. So I'm not going to give you an expose of the beauty community. I'm not going.
Okay, hold up. I'm so sorry, you guys. Yes, there is a lot of more important things going on in the world. Of course, 100%. However, don't bring that up in a video when you're supposed to be addressing everything going wrong in your life and righting your wrongs, because that does obviously come across as a deflection, as a distraction, to kind of put it on like, oh, why are you guys pointing out things within me when everything's going wrong in the world right now? Yes, 100%. There's so many more other things going on more important. However, that doesn't take away from you being shady. I kind of don't like that he said that, y'all. Honestly, like, I'm just kind of like, ugh. Y'all know I said it in my cremated palette review as well too. I'm like very open-minded, and I wanted to, you know, see his response and see how he's going to change from this. However, I don't know if this is it for me. I don't know. We'll see though.
The beauty community. I'm not going to end anyone today. I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I've never committed a crime before, and I've never been to jail.
Did he just say that he's never blackmailed somebody before when he was literally holding that over people's head for the longest time? As well as, maybe he was lying, but he has said that he went to jail before for hitting a woman. He literally said that himself. Like, you guys can literally Google the clip. He has said that himself, so I'm just kind of like, what? I mean, I've never Googled his history, you guys. I'm sorry, but I don't investigate people like that. It's just not my cup of tea, y'all. I just speak about what's out there, but he said that himself, and he's definitely blackmailed people before, so.
It's been hard to process a lot of what is being said, but involving this situation, I would just like to say that James Charles, I'm very sorry. Anything else that you guys want to know, it will never be spoken about. You can ask other people. I, just like last year, have fully removed myself. And did I get swept up into the bullshit again? Of course I did. And for that, I'm forever embarrassed of. Now, Breonna Taylor still has no justice. Black trans women are being murdered every day, and the news is silent.
Elijah McClain
has no justice. And the countless other people who are murdered every single day while everyone just goes about their business like nothing's happening. And I think that drama.
Okay, yes, I agree with him. These are things that we obviously all need to be talking about on a daily basis. However, within this video, it really does come across as a deflection, in my personal opinion. I mean, obviously, you guys are fully entitled to your own opinion, but that's the way it comes across to me. It's kind of like, oh, let me brush it off on this. How are you focusing on me when you guys should be focusing on this? It's kind of like, boo, sit down, because we can focus on both, okay?
Now, Shane Dawson. He is one of my best friends and someone who helped me remember who I am when I was starting to crack and lose focus of who I really was. He is genuine, amazing, he's selfless, and he is one of the most kind people that I've ever met in my entire world. I know that Shane would put his family and friends before himself in a flash. Now, did Shane and I get caught up in the drama and do some dumb shit? Of course we did, but that is my best friend, and I was actually truly shocked that people thought that I was going to distance myself from him or that my silence was anything but support. I know Shane from now. I don't know Shane from 10 years ago, and he doesn't know me from 10 years ago. Now, do I agree with Shane's past actions?
Yeah.
Of course I don't. And does he agree with my past behavior? Of course he doesn't. I know the amazing person that...
Okay, pause again, you guys. This is another thing too that I've actually talked to you guys about on a live video. A lot of us know people for who they are now. We don't know about who they were 10 years ago, you know. So I do agree with him on that, because I'm sure Shane didn't look into all of his past, and I'm sure he didn't look into all of Shane's past. I do think though that Jeffree should have came forward and actually stuck up for Shane and said, you know what, I know the person that he is today. I think that he should have made a public statement before this video and said, I know Shane today. I think he's a great person. Everything that he's done in his past, I 100% do not condone. I'm not okay with. However, I know him today. I don't think that he should have waited this long, because his friend was literally losing his mind while he was just out here buying new cars, and that comes across so wrong to me, like so wrong, because if my friend is going down in the public eye, I'm gonna do everything that I can to, you know, help water the fire. Even though they may have done something really stupid and really wrong, I know who they are today, and I think that that matters most, obviously, because people change every day. So the fact that he was silent this long, I don't know. I don't really like it. Y'all, I am so sorry. Literally in the middle of filming this, my camera died, so now I'm filming with a phone. So it probably got a little bit worse. I do apologize. This probably looks so janky, especially because I'm like so proud of my quality. However, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm improvising. So anyways, let's continue on.
In reality, I have a lot of amazing real people behind the scenes, and I'm forever grateful for those people who always remind me of who I am, because lately I definitely was slipping.
Okay, he just said he has people behind the scenes who remind him that he's slipping. However, I wonder if that's really true. Y'all, I'm just asking, you know, with what's out there, because Rich Lux has said before that Jeffree Star has said to surround yourself with yes people. And honestly, I do kind of feel like Jeffree does surround himself with yes people, meaning that they're just going to agree with his every move, you know? So I'm really curious if what he's saying is true. And honestly, you guys, before you guys start thinking that I'm shady, questioning his everything, y'all, he's lied about so many things. So obviously it does make sense for me to question these types of things. So don't think I'm being shady. I'm asking a valid question if you guys have heard that before. He's like, surround yourself with yes people. So if he's surrounding himself with yes people, I don't know if they'd really tell him if he's slipping.
This has been me silent for a reason. I've been really working on myself. And I definitely was distracted.
You know what, y'all? I hope this is true. I hope he really is working on himself, because in times like this, he really needs to realize that he did so much wrong. And I don't know, there's part of me that's a little bit torn. I feel like he knows that he needs to change, and then there's a part of me that like knows he could just get away with things. You know what I mean? Because he's like uncancelable, because he's done so many things. However, he is still, you know, growing that bank account by millions. So I don't know, I'm a little caught in between. You know, there's this side of me that is like, you know what, everybody can change, everyone can learn from their mistakes. And then I've seen this side of him that he just feels like he could get away with everything. So I'm a little torn.
What's coming next is one of my most exciting projects ever.
Oh, he's announcing his next, is this Jaclyn Hill?
And I can't wait. August
What?
is going to be very exciting. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching and listening to my words. And thank you for allowing me to have time to articulate my
I don't know about
thoughts
this,
and not just
y'all.
upload a video out of emotions. I will be back very soon with new videos, new makeup tutorials, and of course, new products. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Okay, you guys, let me give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on this. This apology video was, oh, it's hard for me because I see a lot of people on the internet who are always so unsatisfied with apologies, and I don't want to be one of those people, you know, especially because I was never directly affected by Jeffree Star. Yes, I do think that he's done some shady things, and obviously the things in his past were terrible. However, speaking about on the recent matters with James Charles, it's obviously hard for me to comment on. Like I said, it's not involving me in any type of way, but just looking at this video and now watching him bring up, oh, what's next in store? I have the next biggest project that I've ever done. It's just kind of like, wait, so you're talking about this because you have a new collection coming out. And honestly, you guys, I don't know if you guys realize that when he came out with his lip liners, none of them sold out. And usually when he's talking about things, no matter what it is, it's going to sell out. Even if it is just a relaunch of lip liners, it would still sell out. And I checked that out and it's still not sold out. So I'm thinking that he's seeing his numbers drop, and that he has this summer collection that was supposed to actually be released this month in July, however, is now obviously being pushed back to August. Now he's making this video. I don't know, you guys. I just don't want to seem negative. Actually, for the first time, this is actually really the first time in one of my videos that I feel like I'm just kind of a little bit negative about it, because now I don't know what to think about Jeffree. Because for the, you know, I didn't obviously support him on my channel for the longest time because of his past. However, I give it almost 2 years without supporting him on my channel. And then I get back into supporting him, and then he goes and be's one of the most toxic people within the beauty community. And then now I see this and I'm just kind of like, was this even an apology video? Or was this like, let me just say something so that way people can just move forward. Let's just get on with it because I have a new collection coming out. I gotta tell you guys, like, for my final like conclusion of everything is I'm still really lost. I know a lot of you guys were asking me, because I did say within my cremated palette review that I'm waiting to see all sides of the story. However, we won't see all sides of the story. But within this video, he just goes and says that his lawyers are working on something behind the scenes. So in my personal like opinion, I'm just assuming things here, is that he is, I don't know, like trying to do something legality wise towards Tati. That's what I would think. So now I'm just kind of like, okay, wait, so are you just trying to push it all off on her and take a legal route? I just don't get it, you guys. I think after watching this, I'm a little bit even more confused, because now I'm just kind of like, okay, there's that good side of me that wants to believe his words and wants to believe that, okay, you know what, he's gonna learn from his mistakes. And then there's that side of me that I'm like, hold up, you brought up that your attorneys are taking legal matters, and now you're like, oh, what's next in store? My biggest project that I've ever worked on is just kind of like, So was this really an apology, or was this just, you know, trying to like save your face because you have a new collection coming forward? Honestly, you guys, I'm really curious to see your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. I think this is something that I will update you guys on because I'm lost. I really am lost. I'm like, if you guys watch me, y'all know I just always want to be positive. I always want to, you know, look at the glass half full rather than half empty. It's just with Jeffree. I feel like recently he's just been so that I'm just like, I don't know what to believe. After watching this, I kind of feel like he's just trying to manipulate the situation and just trying to sweep it under the rug because he has more collections to come out with and he wants to come back onto the internet. To me, I don't know him, obviously, so I can't say if he was genuine, but it just didn't really seem genuine to me. That's just my 2 cents on it. You guys let me know your 2 cents on it, y'all. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. So leave it down below and I'll definitely be reading the comments because, like I said, I'm really lost on this. I'm like, I don't know what to believe anymore because after he's manipulated so many people and lied to so many people, I'm just kind of like, do you really trust him? Do you really trust him? You know what I mean? Anyways, you guys, let me know your thoughts on it and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.